Welcome everyone. Welcome. We're waiting for more participants to join, so we're gonna give them 5 more minutes. This is officially the time where we should begin the meeting. My internet connection is not very great. I hope everyone can hear me with no problems. Can everyone hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. And see me well? Okay, because the texts are not being sent on the groups, which is fairly concerning. Okay, this is odd. Okay, I should have just sent them. We should be ready to go. Okay. How is everyone? Okay, we're getting more participants right now. I hope everyone had a nice week. I think it's been a month now since we began the university. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Seeing more numbers. We're gonna begin. Just give us 5 more minutes, and 3 more minutes, and we're starting. I'm sorry for the noises in the background. The notifications are fairly loud. I lower the volume of my laptop so it doesn't bother you, but I cannot hear you, so please write in the comments, or in the chat, not the comments. Just write whatever you need. If you have any questions, of course, during the presentation, you can just write in the chat. I will begin in 2 minutes because we're still admitting some people, so I don't want to pause, go admit someone, and then come back again. So just 2 more minutes, and then we start. Okay, I think I should begin from now. I don't think any more people are joining for now. So we can just begin, start the presentation right now. And if there's someone who joins, just someone write in the chat because I cannot really see. Okay, I think, no, we got more people joining as soon as I said, let's begin. Okay, so let's wait 1 more minute and then we start. Okay? All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Google Developer Student Club at the University of Korea. It has been a few good months working on this project, and I'm really glad that we're finally starting it and finally sharing this huge journey with you. So for the people who are just now seeing us, this meeting tonight, we're going to be having 2 sections of the presentation where we will be discussing the outline, like the basic outline of what the club is. The first section, we're going to be discussing who we are, what are the activities that we will have, and how you can join us if you're interested in these activities. And in the second section of this interview event, we will be having a fun trivia game with a Kahoot game and then a small brief summary to get to see what the opinions are and what you want to see more in the club. And then at the end, we're going to be deciding who won the Kahoot game. Of course, when deciding, we can see who won it and then get to announce that. So, just to start, who are we? The Google Developer Student Club is, in general, a community made for college and university students who are interested in like technologies by Google, who are interested in development, who are interested in creating something. It's a community not built not just for students in tech and like CS. It's built for everyone in the university who's interested, just curious about these technologies, even if they're into arts, humanitarians, history. This whole idea is really beneficial for them so they can get to learn something about technology, which is, let's be honest, it's the frontier of everything. It's what everyone is going to be aiming for in the next few years or currently even aiming for. We have three main aims in the club: to connect, to learn, and to grow. Let's go with the first one: how to connect. How do we aim to connect? The idea of connecting is that we want us all to meet new students to get to see to get to know more people who share similar ideas like us, who have similar. Oh, okay. Okay, 1 second. I forgot to start recording. I hope someone else was recording it. I'm sorry to stop the meeting, but this is going to be recorded, by the way, guys. So, okay, we should be recording it right now. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for the interruption. But yeah, back to what I was saying. The idea of connecting here is generally that you'll meet students with similar ideas to yours. Ideas like having people who are interested in Python, for example. You have a meeting about Python, this language, and you get to meet people. Usually, people who are interested in the same interests have more similar interests other than this specific topic. This is a really good way to meet friends, meet new friends, get to increase your network, get to meet like people who are advanced in this industry, like someone who is actually a professor in this subject. You could meet them and then get to find out that they have similar interests to yours. Another thing that you can do is that you can learn together. Is that we will be hosting many events about topics like how to learn HTML, how to learn Python, how to learn Linux, all of this, and you get to learn more about them. We get to see workshops, we get to begin building projects together, work on a solution challenge, all of this. So we get to work it all together and to get to learn more about these technical topics more and more and gain new skills. Another thing that's really important for us is growing. For example, we don't want to be growing in number. As you can see in the meeting today, we don't have like 200 people attending the meeting at all, but we want to aim the focus on personal growth. We want you guys to begin growing yourselves, like to get to have better skills, better communication skills, better technological skills, better public speaking skills. All of this, you get to grow yourselves. Of course, other than your skills, we want you to grow in your career. Obviously, joining Google Developer Student Club is going to be really nice on a CV. And of course, other than the career, obviously, other than just having this on a CV, you get to work on projects, you get to learn new languages, adding a new language, adding a new project, all of this, adding it to your CV, definitely is going to be a really good push to your career. And we have the network. The network is one of the most important things that unfortunately you don't get to talk about as much as important. It's like we have lectures in universities, but we don't always ensure how important it is to have connections, to have a big network, especially with people who are some are very important, some like employees at big companies, like maybe CEOs, even big people like that. You get to have the chance to meeting those people. From now, we are already preparing events where you get to see people who work at Amazon, work at other big companies, professors. We're still beginning to plan all of this right now. So one of the other things is like networks, skill, and skills. This is something that we need everyone here to like aiming this club for this specific kind of growth. So what are the activities that we're going to have to help us reach all these three goals? At the beginning, we have the speeches and events, which is like the very important, let's say, golden gem at the middle of our club. I'm sorry back and forth because I have to admit some new people are joining in. Yeah. So anyway, back to the presentation. We have also the courses and the workshops, the projects, and the fun activities. I'm going to get into detail for every single one of the activities. So we have the first one, the big important activity, the speeches and events. So in the speeches and events, we will be hosting maybe every week, every few weeks, we'll be hosting an event to discuss some specific topic. We're going to be hosting someone from a different university, from a different industry, from different backgrounds, from different countries. all of these international people all to give us their knowledge, all to give us what they've learned. Like it's going to be very very huge, and we have huge aims. Like for now, we have gotten someone who was like a few GDSC leads who I've gotten in contact with. One of which is with us today. Some who have been like in Amazon, been working in Amazon. Some who know some really good experience in specific like stuff like machine learning, stuff like that. These people are going to be very helpful for us to give us a first like hands-on experience on what they've learned, and they can just add more and more and more to our club in general. Um, yeah, and so we have the courses and the workshops. The courses and the workshops are fairly similar to the speeches and the events, but on a smaller scale. It's more of, let's say, concentrated events that will be recurrent every week, every 2 weeks to teach you a specific topic. So we'll have some courses very, very focused on teaching you Python, or courses very, very focused on teaching HTML, machine learning. All of these, from like the very simple basic stuff to really complex stuff. We're planning on having a course soon about natural language processing using BERT, which is one of the Google the developments in the Google technologies, and it's going to be really, really, really interesting. And it's pretty complex. And having this on your CV, it's going to be very impressive. Especially that I believe we have a majority of artificial intelligence student here. It's going to be really beneficial to have that you know this language on your CV. It's a push forward. And this is actually one of the courses that we're going to have in our the next year and the second year. You have the language or that natural language processing course, which is really really important to have with like getting to know what it is early on. It's going to be useful. It's going to be really useful. It's going to make the course be a piece of cake. The same thing for machine learning. The same thing for Python. We might have like some algorithms in that structured course, which could be somehow helpful, especially if you didn't understand what was going on in your courses in the university, or you need some more help. You want to know more. It's going to be really really useful for you. The third thing, and this is a huge deal in the club, the projects. The projects is something very essential for us because we will be working on small projects that are going to be aimed at, let's see, like making our skills get better and applying what we learn in the courses and these events into real life. The project, so we're going to have some section of it that's very exclusive that will be working on the solution challenge, which is the big deal, the big event of the year, the big event of the season of Google giving us a challenge, a huge challenge to all the universities in the world that have a GDSC. And from there, we all work to give the best product possible, and then we have 10 winning teams. My plan, hopefully for our GDSC chapter, is to get to be at least in the top 10. So I know it's a huge plan. It's like something really big. It's like hundreds of universities all around the world, but I believe that we can do it. So for now, we have a small team, but still, I know that people here who came today, like who we call it, sacrificed their Friday night to come here and to learn. I believe that you guys have the enthusiasm and the dedication to hopefully make it in that team. Next, we have the fun activities, which is the little fun part. Instead of having everything study, we will have some breaks where we can go around Pavia. I have some plans on like having a scavenger hunt around Pavia. We have tonight, we have a big trivia night, thanks to Ruwaida who prepared it. We're going to be visiting some other cities around Italy. We're having some like talks with Bologna. We might leave Italy even to go to other countries just for like road trips to other universities to get to meet them better. So we will have some also fun activities on the side that will also be helpful to us in general and to also make us relax a bit. Um, from here now, if you got convinced by this, if you got to show how nice it could be to join our team, to join our community, you can join us, of course. So joining us as a member, which I believe a majority of the people here are already members, you can join us sorry, using our following links. You can either join our WhatsApp group or our official, and on our official website, creating an account there and joining. But to join us as a member, you will be like taking parts of the events, getting updates right away. Anyone can join the events and activities, but as a member, you get to have the like you're in a little bit better track because you get to be notified early. So if there's some exclusive events, you get to be the first there, and so like so and so. So if you would like to join us, I'm going to keep this on the screen for not 5 minutes, for like a minute or so. Just so you can scan the codes and you can join the groups or you can join the website. So tell me if I should. I believe the majority here is already members, but if we have some people who aren't members already, you could join us. Okay, I think this was yeah. Let's go back to the next slide. So, guys, I mean, I've seen the other one, the group right now. If you have questions, write them in the chat. That's it in the group. Uh, okay. So let's continue. So now, as you have seen, this is the members. This is all the benefits that members get. But if you want to join us as in the crew and the core team, which are the people who really have worked really hard this week to help us make this amazing presentation and like the game that you're going to see next, you can join us through other ways, like through a specific application, which you'll see next. You can scan this code to the application. While I'm showing you the code, instead of taking a pause, I'm going to explain to you what the general, like the crew and the core team usually do. So generally speaking, the crew and the core team, we begin organizing events. It's not always about coding and stuff like that. No, it's just organizing events and focusing on, let's see, creating this huge club and organizing it and keeping it under control. If you would like to join, please fill out, like, take a screenshot of this, fill it out, and what do you call it? Fill out the form, apply, and we're gonna get to you soon. We're gonna have a small interview. After the interview, we're gonna see if you can join us or not. But generally speaking, you will have good chances if you have a good interview and you're enthusiastic enough. For the people who applied, by the way, and still haven't heard from us, you haven't been rejected because I saw some concerns in the class, but you haven't been rejected. We're just taking some more longer time because we're accepting the people we need at the moment, and we're gonna get to you sooner. Anyway, I believe that that's it for my part of the event. If I can keep this for a second, if everyone is okay, I think we can go ahead and go to the next slide. So now, for anyone who has any questions, you can just unmute yourself. Let me raise the volume a little bit. You can unmute yourself, and I'm gonna get like, you can ask the question. So I'm assuming there are no questions then. Okay then. Let's prepare. Okay, we have a question.
Yes, first of all, hello to everybody. My question is related to the projects. Like we said that we're going to have presentations to some topics connected to the course of artificial intelligence, like natural language processing or machine learning. But do we have something more precisely what the project, like the first one, will be about? Or is it something going to be in the lines of like I don't know, software engineering, or it will be more like machine learning, or
Well, like the whole club in general, the project itself, it's going to be focused on a mixture of all of this. It will be most likely focused on just like very basic software engineering because we're not going to get so much in depth unless we like, actually, for our goals and aims, I believe that we will have to get a little bit more in depth. But yeah, usually basic front end development and like having good software and having good back end to have the app functioning well, it's going to be important. So that's why we're trying. For me, the project team that I'm trying to arrange, I'm trying to get a very diverse background. People who know HTML, people who know machine learning, people who know Python, people who know C. I need everyone who can have a talent in that. Definitely unique in the project. By the way, for the generally the crew and the core team, we don't just need people with tech what do you call it, tech backgrounds. We can have people with really different backgrounds, like advertisement, even like stuff you think aren't relevant. Graphic design, no, graphic design is relevant, but stuff like finance. This is really important for us because we have like, the club is going to get bigger and bigger, and this is a small start. This is the very first time this club is even made in Pavia. So we're not expecting to have like 200 people from the beginning now. So it doesn't seem so huge right now, but we're planning on scaling up, especially that we're having huge events with Milan, with the Google office in Milan soon, a really, really big event. So we will be scaling up soon, but that's why we need people from different backgrounds. So don't worry about your technicality skills. Just apply. And right now, the crew and the core team, they don't have like some software engineers, some no, there's like people with different skills, with different background sets of skills. So don't worry, and you just apply for now, and most likely you're gonna be taken in. We have something in the comments.
Okay, and you mentioned that we will invite some people to the events, so we will have like some kind of connections. So if someone wants to increase his skills, we'll have opportunity to meet someone with the requirement to help him, right?
I'm sorry, I'm reading the question in the chat for now. Can you forgive me a second, Mohammed? I'm gonna answer your question right after. We have a question from Andrea. What kind of figures are you searching on your core team application regarding technology and science sections? In the science and technology sections, it depends. If you have like a skill, for example, security, all of this, like if you have this skill, if you're into Linux, if you can use Linux well, and you can give a course about it, for example, this is going to be great for applying as a lecturer. So if you have the skills of knowing some specific software really, really well, even if it's Photoshop, just apply and hopefully you're going to get a position there. I'm waiting for something. Okay, you guys, can you see my screen, or I think you cannot see my screen now, right? You can see my screen. Okay, Mohammed, can you please repeat your question, please?
Of course. What I'm saying, like, we will have big events that we will invite some professionals from the companies. So maybe if someone like interested in something, he will have hand-in-hand connection with this person, so he can ask him directly, and maybe he can help him with a specific skill he want to learn.
Definitely. We're going to be meeting one of the people who I'm planning on inviting is the machine learning expert of the Google machine learning expert. He is one of the highest, like top of the industry. You can get to ask him questions. Hopefully by then we're able to have like face-to-face meetings. Right now it's very complicated with the system, the university, the bureaucracy, the documents. But hopefully we can have face-to-face meetings so that you can actually meet these professionals in real life. Google pays for them to come here and invite them, so it's really easy for us to like get and invite people. But again, like even virtually, you can ask questions right now. You can get to contact many important people. So be very sure that if you stay here, you're gonna be meeting some very important people you can ask very important questions, and like it's very you would like set your bars really high for the people you're gonna meet. Like hopefully you're gonna get some people from big companies. I'm talking to the office in London right now to get us some interns. Some other countries. I'm getting some other people from many different countries, from many different backgrounds. Like we have big plans for the people who we will invite, hopefully. All right. Any more questions, guys? If you don't have any more questions, we can move on. 1 second. Okay. So let's go back to the slideshow that we have. Let me just share my screen again. I'm assuming there are no more questions, so let's go back to the meeting. Okay, I hope that you can see my screen as a slideshow, and just check my screen quickly and then come back. Okay. So for now, let's begin the fun part of the event. So the Kahoot game. So I'm going to ask you guys to join the Kahoot game. Just open a link on your desktop. Even for the core team, you can join. Just go to Kahoot on Google, press the first link, and enter this code. And you can join this code, and then you're gonna find the questions hopefully like as soon as we begin the game. But just for now, open the link on Google. If you don't need me to show it to you, but let me send the link of the website on the chat. what do you call it? The code in the chat as well. I believe that this is the website. Let me send it to you guys. Even our guests from other universities or anything, all of you are welcome to join. Okay, so hopefully you can join through the link down in the chat. As soon as you join the link, let me just write the code down here in the chat as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and I hope that I hope that you can share your screen now.
All right, I'm on it.
All right.
Is it visible to everybody?
Give me a second to check.
Yeah, we can see.
Perfect.
Okay then. I'm gonna give you guys. Let's give you a minute so that everyone can register. Everyone, like guys from the what do you call it, from the core team as well, you can register. I can't see everyone's names, but yeah, we have 26 participants right now, so everyone like just keep joining. It's fine. I'm assuming someone is sharing their screen by mistake. But like, guys, can we not share our screen and let Roida share screen, please? Let me pin Roida's screen from the settings here. The settings are in Italian, so I can't really reset the settings. I'm assuming you guys can see that she's. Can everyone see Roida's screen, by the way? Is it the big screen? Is it the one shown? You can see.
No, just your camera.
You can just see my camera. Okay,
Yeah.
let me unshare and then share it again.
Let me use.
I hope like this is
Is
giving
it
you guys
visible now?
the game.
Yeah, now it works. Now it bends to the main screen.
Okay, guys, no one share their screen, please. No one share your screen except Roida, please. Okay. All right, Roida, let's start the game then. No, wait,
Alright.
some people are joining. 1 second, give them. Let's begin it on 30 exactly. At 7:30, perfect. Like, so that the meeting also can go as planned. Okay, we have 20 participants and we're 25. I'm on mobile and train, so I can't join. Unfortunately, it's fine if you don't join. It's a fun activity. Don't make it like it's not an assignment. So feel free. If you can join, it's fine. So just so everyone understand the rules, we're gonna press start. The questions are gonna appear. You have to choose an answer, and then at the end we see who got the most answers, and we see the top 3 who are gonna be the winners of the night. Okay. So 1 second. Okay, we're 19 people. Okay, let's start now, so that you don't lose more people when you're 21. And okay, so 3, 2, 1, Roida, please start the game.
Start.
I'm gonna read the questions as well, so that you can, in general, if you need like help reading them quickly. There's a time limit, by the way. In what language does an array start from 1? Python, R, C#, Eagle 98. Okay, we got the correct answer is R. We got 6 people who got it right. Okay, let's see. Next question. When was the first moon landing? In March 9, 1968, January 30, 1959, July 20, 1969, or August 11, 1954? Okay, we got 11 people with the right answer. All right. For the third question, what is the material that will not carry any electrical charge called? Unchargeable, non-insulated, non-conductive, or insulated? Great, we got insulated as the right answer. All right, next question. True or false? Is negation and unary logical connective? I think we took this in one of our courses, so I mean, people in our department are going to be having some advantage. So it's true. That's interesting. We gotta have like a 50-50 here. Oh, we've got Zaid as the first here. I don't believe this in our university. So is the Italian judicial system based on a common law or a civil law? Which of the following is not a search engine? Oh, okay, we've got the majority answering this wrong. Is everything okay, Loretta?
Yeah, I was just saying it seemed like it was a difficult one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so who's the author of The Little Prince? Okay, the majority answered this one correctly. I'm assuming, who's Elon Musk, by the way? Oh, we've got Zaid winning itself. How many gates are there in the long short-term memory? For the cognitive psychology course, guys. Okay, who's the top 3? I want to see the top 3 right now. Let's see. We've got 4 here. Zaid, Elon Musk, I'm interested in knowing who's Elon Musk, and then Cloud, which I'm assuming is Claudio, if I'm right.
Shall I go on?
Yeah, keep going. Let's give a 5-second break to see who like the ranking after every question. Okay, so quickly, which of the following types of eyes cannot see at infinity or without accommodation? No? Well,
Shall we do the 5 minutes break now?
no, it's fine. I don't think people need a break. I think people are getting excited at the game.
All right.
Let's keep going. But let's check like the 5 seconds to see who's like the ranking, who's up and who's down. Like to check the ranking in general. Yeah, seeing something in the comments. Does Berg use static or dynamic masking? This is, by the way, let's say foreshadowing for our next event. Oh, the majority solved this one wrong. So guys, you have to attend next week's event then. Oh, we've got 3 people who, if Elon Musk is, we're getting 3 people from outside of the university. Okay, the majority got this one right. That's good. And now let's go to the next question. Is classification a supervised machine learning technique? Let's see. We said there were 19 players, right? Yeah, we're like the majority, I'm assuming, is play. Okay, let's go to the next question. We're seeing some changes in the top 5. All right, let's go to the next one. In C language, which character indicates the end of a string? Okay, the majority solved this one wrong for some reason as well. We have different rankings now. Okay, let's go to the next one. Which scientist had taught in the University of Pavia? Well, we think the connection lost. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it was just a slight connection problem, but everything should be alright. Yeah.
All right. So the majority solved this one right, but not everyone solved this one.
Maybe it
So
was
we have- probably is it because of the connection?
could be.
Okay, that's it. Guys,
Sorry.
Sorry?
I apologize for the connection one. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're having fun here. It's a game, so it's fine. Is everyone though still in the game, or is someone out of the game?
I'm stuck in the loading page.
Oh, okay. So let's give it a second just to make sure. Yeah, mine is loading. Okay, let's give it a second to make sure the connection is back.
Can everyone still see my screen, or?
Yes. Who's Elon Musk, by the way? Okay, I'm assuming Elon Musk is gonna stay anonymous with us.
Alright, is everyone
The
connected?
anonymous genius.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. Let's go then. The next question. I hope that everyone now can see it well, right? What are the 3 types of lasers? Is this working for everyone, by the way? Even if you don't know the answer, just answer so that we know what you're connecting.
Yeah, there are 19 people answered.
Okay, perfect. So everyone has the connections. Only 2 people solve this one right. Okay, so the next, let's keep going. Oh, okay, we're having some changes in the rankings. What is the number of parking space covered by the car? This is a kind of a puzzle one. Thankfully, we have longer time. I'm going to shut up so that you can think about it. Okay. Okay. That's, I'm assuming someone Googled this one then. Okay, so the standard normal distribution has a standard deviation from 0 and mean of 1. Is that true or false? 7 answers. By the way, the faster you answer, the higher your score, the more scores you get. So try to just answer as quickly as possible. Oh, wow. This is huge, like, wow. Okay, the next one. No change in the ranking, that's interesting. .bat is extension refers usually to what kind of file? Seven answers. People are confident in the answers, I'm assuming this time. Oh, well, the majority also got it right. Okay, we're having interesting changes. So who's responsible for breaking the German Enigma codes created a test as a foundation for artificial intelligence? The second-year students are going to do well in this one. And when did you know if we can add the newcomers to the game as well?
Technically, if you use the code, they should be able to enter if we're not at max.
Okay, let's try. Let's give it a shot. If people who just joined this can join, this is the website Kahoot. Just can Google Kahoot and then you can get in. Or I'm gonna send it as well in the chat and the code down here. I hope that
the code is on the screen too. You should be able to see.
It's what?
The code is on the screen as well, on my screen.
Ah, yeah, it's at the bottom of the screen. So you can join us. You can just go to the website, enter the code, and you can be in the game. I mean, you're too late right now to catch up unless everyone gets the next questions wrong and you get it right. But yeah, we're midway there. So all right, let's go to the next question. Let's see the ranking now. Let's see how did it change. Okay. So we still have the same rankings. Midway now. What's the principle of a stack? Holy Philo, V4, FIFO. Oh, okay, this is an interesting graph of choices. Let's go to the next one. Let's see the ranking now. I'm assuming the ranking has changed now. Oh, we have some interesting newcomers. The top 3. Okay, let's go to the next question. Who sent Christopher Columbus to explore the New World? I think we gave too much time, the 10 seconds. Okay, majority got this one. I mean, this is a basic history, so yeah, that's good to know. Oh, okay, we have very different top 5 now. I think we have the top second. Jolly has left the meeting. Yes, this is working for everyone, right? It's the internet connection is good for everyone. Sorry, yeah, everyone solve this one quickly. I'm assuming the connection is not. Why are you still on the call?
Yeah, it's reconnecting.
Oh, okay. We having a problem with the connection. This was an easy question. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
It's fine. I'm sorry, guys. You're sorry.
the people answering it probably. All right, is it working now?
I'm assuming, guys, is it working with you guys? Unmute yourself and save it. Is it?
Not yet.
Loading. Okay, let's give it a second. Hopefully, do you know if I could continue hosting the game from my laptop?
I don't know if you'll continue from the 20 second question or like from the beginning.
That's an issue. If we begin from the beginning, everyone knows the answers now. And it's too late, I'm assuming, for it to start from the beginning.
All right, if I'm going to go on and let me know if it works.
Is it still loading though? Is it still loading?
I think it gets fixed if you go to the next one.
All right.
Okay, let's start then.
Is it working now?
Is it working, Nino?
Yes.
Perfect. At what temperature are Celsius and Fahrenheit equal? I'm hoping that we get to see 19 answers so that we know everyone is on.
Yeah, it's 18 answers, I think.
Beautiful. All right. So this one's interesting, but this one is going to change the scale a bit, I'm assuming. Let's see the ranking now. What is it going to be?
Is it still working?
It's not working even for the screen, so.
Yeah.
Okay, it's working now. In which language it isn't required to state the variable type when defining it? Oh, we've got many people confident in their answers. Coders of the group. Please join our project team. Oh, we have 20. We're having more players. That's really interesting. That's interesting. Okay, we've got Python. This is the right answer. Next question we have interesting change in rankings. Elon Musk. I'm assuming Elon Musk is Muhammad, right? Okay.
No, I'm too stupid to be the exact. Okay.
Which of the following has been the former name of Google? That sounds interesting. I'm assuming I didn't know this before this game. I didn't know that was there previously. Which is an interesting name for Google. But yeah, next question then. Oh, we have a very interesting change of ranks. Let's go then. Yeah, the scoreboard keeps changing a lot for this
one is a multi-select, so you should select 2 or more.
All right. So you can select more than one answer, guys.
Yeah.
You just got okay. We have a lot of people who got a lot of points this time.
Even if the thing feels a bit. All right.
If it's okay, yeah. It says like.
The numbers are a bit strange.
Probably because of that double.
Yeah, probably.
You get double points. People are joining us now, which is interesting because we're almost done. But people who just joined us, you can go through the link kahoot.com and you can add the code at the bottom of the page. And with using that code, you can join this game. The game is almost done, So you're really not gonna get that many points, but well, you could try. So let's go to the next question then. So how old was Queen Elizabeth II when she was crowned the Queen of England? Oh, we've got a lot of people who know the answer for this one. I think it was, I'm not gonna see the answer. Oh, wow, many people were too confident in the wrong answers. So let's go to the rankings now. Let's see who. Okay, we've got Jolly Rossi. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that right. Again, my Italian isn't that good, so yeah. But hopefully, yeah, we have the new lead in the board, which consists of two plates separated by dielectrical and storage charge. Physics people, come on. Okay. That was an easy one, I'm assuming. The next one. And we still have the same rankings. Roughly, how long does it take for the sun's light to reach Earth? Astronomy guys, we're gonna have some astronomy guests, so please show me that you're interested in the subject. 17, hopefully you get the right. Yeah, okay. We got the majority right. We got a huge amount of people denying all our answers, but yeah, it's 8 minutes. Okay, we have the top 5 changed, but the first 2 are the same. We're having new people joining as well. Guys, for the people who just joined us, you can go to the link who.com and just add .it. Code.it. I'm going to send the link again and the code of the game. Let me send it in the chat. I mean, you guys are too late. We have 10 more questions left. This is the pin of the game and the website. I'm going to share the link. Already, you can go on with showing the next question. But this is just for the people who just joined us. You can join us. You can join the game, but I mean it's almost over. So let's go to the next question. We have 10 more questions left. What does AC and DC stand for in the electric field?
This one should be easy, I hope.
Exactly. Hopefully everyone knows this one. Oh, okay. That's really good. That's comforting to know. Okay, we have the same top 2, which is the acronym for the big 5 tech companies, which are going through an interesting process right now. Hopefully, the crisis is over soon. Okay, technically, it's now Mang because of Meta, but yeah, it's still like, yeah. Okay, let's go to the next question. All right, we have a new upcomer to the. Actually, Nemo is almost always there in the top 5. He's back. Which is the 3rd gas that makes up Earth's atmosphere? 3rd. Oh wow, the majority got this one wrong. Isn't nitrogen the first? Isn't it the majority of that?
Nitrogen is the first.
Exactly. Yeah, that's interesting to see that. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Carbon dioxide is it actually it's from the 0.1 or something?
Oh, that's really interesting to see that. Well, yeah, let's go to the next question then. What is the order of mathematical operations? This one's a bit long to read, but I'm hoping that everybody can get it. Oh wow! People got it from the other way around. Okay, this was on us. This was on us. But no, you begin with the exponential, and then you begin with the big, get to smaller. You don't begin with addition. So yeah, let's go to the next question then. Interesting, the people who chose the red one though. We have Jody, he surpassed Sophia now. Which Go player did AlphaGo beat in 2016? Should I begin giving hints for some of the questions from now on? Okay, this one, no, wait. And this one was a little bit hard. I'm assuming that everyone knows AlphaGo. I didn't know AlphaGo until I had to Google it yesterday when I was seeing the questions. So yeah, I'm assuming everyone will know it so easily. Yeah, let's go to the next question then. We have Gabri, which I'm assuming is Gabriel. Yeah, we have him third. Then in the question mark. So let's see. This is a puzzle, so I'm going to stay silent for now. Oh, okay. That's a fairly good number for like everyone. I'm assuming everyone guessed, and we had the probability of every one of them it's equal. So that's good to see. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have Kla, which again I can't know. Elon Musk is back in the top 5. Okay, let's see the next question. We have 4 more questions to go. Who built the world's first binary digit computer Z1? And everyone answered. And again, we've got an equal spread of the answered graph itself. Almost done. We still have the same top 5. No change in the ranks. What is the SI unit for luminous intensity? Just studied that in physics, in the theoretical physics course.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Okay, we have Sophia now as the lead of the scoreboard. Which is a 2-digit natural number when multiplied by 2 and subtracted by 3 becomes the reverse of itself. This is a little bit confusing. So quickly take it in and try and answer.
You should have probably told people to bring calculators.
Oh wow, a huge majority of people. I'm assuming people Googled this one. Okay, we have Elon Musk back in the top 5. And Sophia is still remaining the first of the board.
Well, final question.
I'm a mother's child and a father's child, but nobody's son. What am I? Yeah, as a gift for you guys, it's definitely not a brother. Okay, we got the final question. Let's finally see the board. Actually, wait. Let's not unravel. Okay, let's.
All right, I just see.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm Gabriel in the 3rd place. Jolie Rossi in the 2nd place, and Sophia, I'm assuming, is the 1st place then. Oh, congratulations! Yeah. We have the 3 winners, and then the runner-ups, Kla and SC2889. I don't really know who that is. You could share your name in the chat. That would be kind of you. Okay, so this was the game for now. Let's go quickly back to our slides. I hope you guys had fun with this game. It took us a week to prepare this game. If you enjoyed it,
if there's something you'd like me to do for next time, just let us know, please.
Yeah, it was really fun to have a trivia night. We can have a trivia night every week. This is fun for you guys. Of course, questions, thanks to Raida and Nu and Shima, 3 of them did a great, terrific job on this game. Thank you very much, guys, for your hard work in the last week on this specifically. Now let's go to the survey. I'm going to thank everyone in the team, the core team. Just give me a second. Let's finish up with the next part of the slides. I'm going to share my screen again. I hope everyone can see it. You guys get your cameras and your phones ready because I need you to scan another code. This one, I need everyone to do it, even if just to see the survey. So please just take just scan this code or take a screen picture. We're going to be sending you all these slides. I'm going to be sending them to the group for the people who couldn't attend today and for the people who want to see all the links to see them again. You can fill out the form. It's a survey. Please fill it out. I'm assuming everyone can see my screen right now. And just give us your opinions on what you liked about tonight's event, what you want to see in the future. This survey was done by Shima. Thank you so much for creating it. I'm going to give you a second to fill it up. Let's at the next 58, we're going to start again. Everyone, by the way, can fill out the survey, even if you're not part of the university. I'm assuming people filled out the survey already. I'm judging based on Andrea's face right now, because he's the only one with the camera on. Thank you, Andrea, for keeping your camera on during the whole meeting. Generally speaking, the event sets turn our cameras on. For today, I didn't want to scare anyone or like freak anyone out. But yeah, generally speaking, let's keep the cameras on for the next events and meetings. So thank you, Andrea. Let's start in a minute. We'll start. I think this was an enjoyable, what do you call it, experience, fun game. Let's have it more often then, if everyone enjoyed it and if people requested in the survey. And you can tell your friends about it. You can have a bigger number of people joining us, say 50 people or something, to be more interesting as well. Let's see like rankings going up and down. All right then. Let's go to the final slide of the night. The winners, well, they have to be determined. I was supposed to change them while I was trying the codes, but as you saw, Sophia, and then it was Jolie Rossi, and then Cla. Was that right? Is that right? I'm assuming Cla is Claudio, because that's the only Cla, the name that I know that begins with Cla.
No, the top three were the first was Sofia, the second was Joelle Rossi, and the third was Gabri.
Oh, I'm sorry, Claudio. Okay, you're the fourth. I'm sorry, Claudio. So Gabri is Gabrielle then, right?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
All right, congratulations, guys. This was a fun game. I'm assuming everyone from judging by the activity that was going on. A lot of people went up and down. But yeah, that was it. So thank you very much for attending this first introductory event. It was really fun. Hopefully we see you again in the many events that we're going to host this year. There are going to be more activities like this, way more interesting than this. We're going to have face-to-face meetings. Tell your friends about how fun this was today. We have 70 people in the group. We got 25 people joining us today. But that was really good. That was really good for the first introductory event, for a new club in the university, for a university that doesn't have this kind of initiative. So hopefully, guys, we can make this year a great year and we can host great events and make people see who we are, the Google Developer Student Club at the University of Pavia. Thank you very much and have a nice night. See you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, guys, I want the core team to stay, the crew, I want you guys to stay in the meeting. The rest, you can do as well.